Well, I'm going to ask you about that later. Actually, let's ask it now. I'm a little bit worried about the impact that this week's insane backlash against Scott Morrison spending a week with his daughters, having a holiday after, working fairly intensive hours this year. Do you think that's fair that the Prime Minister's being slammed and he's actually released a statement almost apologising for going on holidays when the bushfires are raging?
I think for the media, it wouldn't matter what he does, they hate him anyway. They hate him for winning. There's a little bit of Trump in this. They hate the fact that he's married someone that he's known since he was 16 years of age. The fact that he's just a straightforward, run-of-the-mill guy. And I hate the fact that no one wants to give him a chance to have a holiday. What do we have a Deputy Prime Minister for? And as Tim pointed out outside, isn't it a state responsibility to manage fires anyway? So maybe they could just be quiet and leave him alone.
And let's not forget when Tony Abbott was Prime Minister and he was actually volunteering and fighting bushfires in his spare time, no one gave him any credit for it. So you're going to get bagged whatever you do.
And here's the thing, this is being driven by the media. Because if you look at what Anthony Albanese said today, he would not attack the Prime Minister.
Well, I'm critical of the PM's office. I think his people have been spooked by the Canberra Press Gallery, by the Twitter sphere, and they've encouraged him to apologise for something that did not need an apology. It's actually, you never try to appease the hate mob because it just emboldens them.
The guy's entitled to a holiday. I don't think he's had one since the election. At the end of the day, as you quite correctly observed, I mean, the day-to-day response to emergency management, particularly bushfires, is handled by state governments. Of course, the Commonwealth has a role, and of course the Prime Minister is in constant contact with various state premiers when there's floods and fires and whatnot. But the day-to-day running of a bushfire response is the State Emergency Services Minister.
Prime Minister's got no operational role in fighting these fires.